What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We had a pretty busy weekend this weekend working on the Mustang. Got a good bit accomplished. Probably doesn't look like a lot, but it takes a lot of time to do the things that I did this weekend. So the first thing that we can go over here on the rear of the car, we had got the snug fit rear bumper from Mayer, and I was playing around trying to tighten up the gaps on the sides, and I wound up just deciding to make the corner piece and the bumper just one big piece. And so that's what I did, and how I did that was I put it on the car, and I'd already had this gap small. I actually added some fiberglass to make the line very tight. And so with that line being tight, what I wound up doing was I took a bunch of body filler and I just put it on this side, and it was probably an inch thick. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty thick, just to hold it in place. So I let all that body filler cure, did it on both sides, and once the body filler cured, I was able to take this whole thing off as one piece to have my body lines correct, because you can't just put it together on the ground. Your lines won't match up. And so you have got those lines where they needed to be, and like I say, I just lathered that body filler on there just to hold it, temporary cast, and I put it on the ground. And on the back side, we actually filled it in with fiberglass, and then I put some steel reinforcement bars in there as well. So these are not going to move, it's not going to crack. You can see there's some body filler here. I put this on there earlier. I'm just straightening up these lines a little bit where these two meet. All that's got to be sanded. I didn't have time to get to it. We also have been playing around with the exhaust. So if you've seen the previous videos, you know that we got the boom tubes. Picked those up over off of Tom's Refurbs channel. I've actually moved them forward a little bit. They were too close to the tire. And also I'm experimenting, so don't judge how it looks under there, but we're experimenting with different mufflers. I just want to see if it would sound better with a muffler. I don't think it's going to. So I have ordered a complete exhaust kit so that we can tidy up everything under there. Right now it looks all Frankensteined. But I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a 3-inch exhaust, and then I'm going to step it down because the boom tubes are 2.5 inch. But I'll step it down to 2.5 inch, and we're going to have an X pipe and just keep it straight pipe. I think it'll be just fine. Something else I did this weekend, I put some color sandable primer just over this side louver that we put on. I just wanted to see how much more finishing work it was going to need. It's in pretty decent shape. Needs a little bit more work, but nothing major. We can do that once the wide body kit gets here. They said they were going to ship it last week. They didn't. Hopefully it ships this week, but we still got plenty to do before it comes in. TMI has sent out the rear seats for the car, so those are coming in. I got to get the original seats uncovered, put all the new foam and everything on, and get the new covers on from TMI. That's supposed to be here, I believe, Tuesday. So there'll probably be a video of that when it comes in. Another big thing that we did this weekend, so you probably heard me talk about it in the previous videos. I said I had ordered a hood louver ventilation kit for the car. Well, that was supposed to be here Monday of last week, and it didn't come in. And so I got out here today in the shop. I've got some flat sheet steel that I had ordered when I was planning on doing some other things to the car. And so I just took that flat steel, started making, you know, my design, and got a huge mess over here, but started cutting everything out. You can kind of see where it was laid out. You lay it all out, cut it out, and I wound up modifying it 3 or 4 times before I came to the shape and the size that I wanted. And this is actually exactly what I had envisioned in my mind, and the one that I had ordered would have been different, but I would have been happy with it. But needless to say, it got lost in the mail. So just decided to build one. I think it turned out pretty good. Now it's just mocked up on here. Obviously these holes and everything are going to be fixed. We actually got this lip on the back right here. This is going to be underneath the fiberglass. So it's just, like I say, it's just sitting on there. You can move it, see the engine compartment. But it will be a functional vent. There actually is a hole. I don't know if you can see it, but it'll be functional, as well as I think look pretty good. I spent a lot of time making sure that it was center of the hood, and it's got to get sanded a little bit more, maybe sandblasted, and then it's going to be powder coated in green to match the air pipes and all the other green that's on the car. This hood is not bolted down, by the way, so if you see these crazy gaps on either side, that's just because it's not bolted down. I've just got it laying here just so I could kind of see how this hood louver looked. But aside from that, didn't really get too much else done to the car. Like I say, we spent pretty much all day today working on that hood louvers, and I didn't know like how they were going to turn out, because you know this metal is not super thick, and I actually had to weld these little side pieces on, and I was worried it was going to warp all up. We didn't get too much warpage at all, so like I say, I'm happy with it, and I really think it looks good. Just adds something to the hood that was missing before. But that's really it for this video. I hope you like the hood louver system, and I hope you like the rear bumper back here. We'll look at it one more time before we end the video. I know you can't really see the completed product on it, but I think honestly it makes the car look a little more modern, a little more slick, and so it goes with deleting the drip rails, which has been done, and so the whole car just looks a little slicker. I have seen some people who actually mold this to the car as well. I don't want it to be that slick. I still like having some lines. Just decided to get rid of this line, and so that was technically the easiest way of getting this bumper super tight. And like I say, I think it looks really good like this. But you can let me know what you think in the comments. You know, love it, hate it, whatever. Like I say, it doesn't matter. I build the car the way I want it, and that's pretty much what it's gonna be. I hope everybody likes it, but if you don't, you don't, you know. If you haven't seen the other videos and this is your first time tuning in, this is a Joker themed Mustang, and so we're doing everything purple and green, basically those colors. I'll give you a quick shot of the interior. I don't want to spend too much time, but there's the interior. Custom center console, custom door panels. There pretty much isn't too much on this car that's not custom, so it's all coming along. We're gonna get the wide body on here, gonna get a tutorial video up for that hopefully, and get you guys some good content. Like I say, I just stay out here in the shop wrenching away on this thing, and if something pops in my head that I decide I want to do, I do it. This hood louver thing was something I had thought about for a while, and we did it, so I'm happy with the way it turned out. But anyway, we'll end the video right here for today. This is our Sunday update video. You can look for some more short videos coming up when the rear seats and things come in. I may do a video update if I do get some tracking, hopefully, for the wide body kit. I'm hoping they ship it this week. But Don't forget to subscribe. I do appreciate all the new subscribers. We're over 800 subscribers now, so that's good. I'm glad that people are gauging some interest in the car. But that's where we're going to end it, and we will see you all in the next video.